Hello, my mermaids and mermen, my sea sponges of the sea, my fellow Pisces. This is our Pisces Daily Vibe messages from our guides for August the 1st. I'm using angel cards here today. They're a little bit big. Maybe this is why I don't use them very often, but I was guided by Spirit and our guides to use them. So coming in with our first card, we've been given the card of the Knight of Water. We have the Knight of Fire. Ooh, we're seeing people today. We have the Ace of Water, beautiful cards, and our final card coming in is the Three of Earth, the Three of Pentacles, beautiful. Okay, so our first card starting off is we've been given the card Seed, and it says nurture, great growth, potential, and good possibilities. What you nurture, you're going to see grow, Pisces. It's clear and concise there. And there's going to be great growth. So, you know, we're always in the process of changing things, leveling up, tweaking, and navigating our way through situations to make them better, especially when it comes to our job and our career. We have great potential and great possibility at this time today to do that. So plant your seeds and know that things are going to come in. You're going to see great growth. Our first tarot message is the Knight of Water, and there could be something romantic coming in on an emotional level, and you could even feel a little bit dramatic about this. But it's, you know, you could be receiving something unexpected, like, you know, flowers being delivered to you, a phone call, a conversation that lasts into the evening. You know, you're talking to somebody maybe that you're interested in, and it's going to make you happy. Okay, he charges in this night, and he's full of all kinds of wonderful things that make you happy. This could be your knight in shining armor that's showing up for some of you, but it has the card of marriage and proposals and weddings, and you know, maybe even feeling as though this is a past life connection that you are being connected with. You're opening your heart now to a situation, but I think in the process you're going to stay grounded during this emotional experience. So there could be a new love coming in, or somebody who could be just bringing you in something to the table of life. Now, Pisces, your weekly is indicative of that. I'm sure we had the Knight of Water there too. So for some of you, you're going to find that someone's going to show up and they're going to be letting their intentions known. Now, coming in next, we have Forgive Yourself. This also showed up, not this particular deck, but I do think it showed up. So there's something we need to forgive. We need to forgive and let go of something in the past that we've been harboring and keeping. I've always said when Pisces gets hurt, the wound goes deep. It takes a long time to heal through that. But we are our worst enemy. We need to move on. They've long forgotten the situation, and they have. So it's time for us to forgive ourselves for holding on to something we shouldn't really be holding on to. Now, the Knight of Fire comes in, another knight, and this one's fast moving, and he's confident, and he's passionate, and he's adventurous. So you could be receiving something in the form of something happening very, very quickly that's going to get you fired up. You're going to, because this is a fire sign, and you're going to want to go charging towards it. Excuse me. So you know what? It's quick changes as well. Something could all of a sudden change on your calendar or in your plans, and you're going to have to act on that. You can't procrastinate. You've got to act on it, okay? It could also be a knight coming in, like the Knight of Water. This particular one comes in and wants an exciting relationship. He's enthusiastic, and he comes charging in really quick, but it can be short-lived as well. I always call this knight the player. He comes in the front door and gets what he wants and keeps going out the back door. But it can be a very passionate, short-lived relationship. So it can also be friends that are coming in all of a sudden to be loyal and helpful with you, to help you through a situation. Okay, so be assured that there's going to be some change coming in here, and it might come in quickly that you're going to have to act on. Now, coming in with my new deck, and I love this. You've got the card, and it's interesting, Selkie, and it says, "Come out of hiding, embrace who you truly are." Okay, so it's time to come out of hiding and let the world know who we are, to embrace our uniqueness and our weirdness. That's us, our you-ness. We need to realize that we need to get out there. How are we being called to embrace who we truly are? Are there ways that we're hiding our unique light from the world? How can we embrace even more of who we truly are? Are there ways that we're not showing up to our full true self in our life or in relationships? How are we being called to share our voice? Where do we feel held captive? What do we need to do to feel free? Okay, so we need to come out of hiding. Pisces, innately Pisces is, believe it or not, shy. Okay, even though a lot of them are actors and they're out in the entertainment world, well, they can be somebody they're not, right? They hide behind that mask. So Pisces can be innately shy. We play well on our own. We like our time on our own, but we often are married and have happy lives and lots of friends around us, but we like our me time. And sometimes we hide out. Sometimes we close the door and we may pull back because we're either swimming upstream or downstream. We're never we're never in the middle. And so Pisces, come out of your hiding. It's time now to embrace who you truly are and let the powers be know that. Okay, that's how we can get recognized. And often, Pisces are head turners anyway. They just walk in a room and people notice them for something unique about them. So Ace of Water, beautiful card, emotions, relationships, intuition. Ace of Water is the beginning of something new coming in, and possibly it could be a new relationship coming in for you. Aces are the beginnings of all things, and this can be something that's very, very beautiful and very emotional as well. So, excuse me, Pisces, there could be somebody new coming in, okay? Somebody new that's going to let their intentions be known. This could be a new relationship. We talked about the two of the Knight of Water. We talked about the Knight of Fire. So there's something happening on here. It could be, a first love, a new and, budding relationship. Or if you're in a partnership or a relationship, it could be the reawakening of that. You're finding time for each other. You're going to be able to enjoy each other now. It indicates new and uplifting, intuitive experiences that you're going to be going through. So you're getting downloads and messages probably from your angels at this time. And usually these messages are about emotional situations occurring in your life right now. So Pisces, this is all about possible new love coming in and feeling those wonderful emotions. Now, coming in next with the angel number, we have 1221. And this particular card refers to it as taking action. This is about moderation, patience, flow, clarity, joy, movement, self-realization, and taking action. Okay, so time to implement long cherished ideas. You're on the right track towards making your dreams and your visions a reality. The right people, circumstances, and resources are being sent your way. Happiness and new opportunities are at hand. Trust in the process. The universe is sending you so much emotional love right now. It's incredible. Now we have the Three of Earth, and this is about, showing the world your talents and getting recognition for what you have. You could be collaborating with others. When we see the Three of Pentacles, we think about stepping up on your platform, conveying, teaching, preaching, and conveying wisdom and wise information on a topic or subject that could have to do with your job and your career. Take that leadership role, Pisces. It may be your turn to stand out there and, embrace who you really are and come out of hiding. Be true to yourself right now. Pisces, this is teamwork, okay? Teamwork is dream work. You're being guided to work with other people, possibly 3 people, or 2 other people that are going to be helping to work towards the same goals and inspiration and success. Beautiful. Wow. Okay, let's see what we have here in addition to this reading. What else do we need to see, know, and expect? Beautiful, beautiful cards. Let's see what we have here. Okay, coming in with our first card, we've been given have patience. Yeah, we could use that. We've been given big fat no, okay, to an answer that we may have had a question to, and we've been given the card go for it. All right, and study. Okay, so we need to have patience. You might have got, you might be going for something, but Rome wasn't built in a day, and it takes time for things to come in, and for you plant your seed, wait for that growth. Okay, an answer to a question that you might have, Pisces, is no, but I always say when I get the word no for now. Okay, doesn't mean it isn't going to happen later on. It might be timing. Something here you're being guided to go for something here. If it's a new relationship, don't be afraid, Pisces. Don't be afraid to be the first one to make the call, drop the text, say hello, whatever, okay? Don't be afraid, because you could miss out on a beautiful friendship if nothing else. Study. Okay, you're doing research. You're working on something here. You want to find out information on a topic. Don't be afraid. Take action and go after that. Well, my fellow beautiful Pisces, this is our daily vibe message for today, and it's the beginning of a brand new beautiful month, the 1st of the month. I wish you a great remainder to today, a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful one. Always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you, and I'll see you soon, my beautiful, beautiful Pisces.